Sanibonani guys, welcome back to yet another video. Guys, not us learning on the latest episode of Izingane Zesthembu ukuthi uMpumelelo is choosing to be an absent father, you guys. And this is when Umusa's asking uMpumelelo ukuthi what happens when the kids need both the mother and the father. And uMpumelelo goes to say ukuthi ingane azingidingi. The way they took the children away from me is clear ukuthi the children don't need me. I'm just like, sir, there's no one who's going to nurse your feelings. Those are kids. You are supposed to be working hard to be part of those children's lives. Mseleku ngapha, guys, we can still see ukuthi I shame his heart is still heartbroken over Vuyokazi leaving that relationship. Now, Mpumelelo did make it clear, you guys, even this whole story ukuthi he wanted to take a virgin wife and whatnot, I just think he was just using it as a way to just show Vuyokazi. He didn't want to be in a relationship with her, and yes, Zulu, you can't break up with someone. So he was going to do things to make sure, or at least to push her to the brim, to push her to a point where she was going to exit that relationship. Now that she's exited the relationship and he's supposed to be present in his children's lives, he says he can't speak to someone else's wife. Hi, guys. What about your kids? And he goes on to say, fighting for a child who's under the ages of 18 years old is fighting a fight or fighting a war that you won't win. Now, I get where he's coming from, guys. A lot of men have came out and said, when it comes to the court and tontoni, they don't really favor men when it comes to fighting for their children. But at least, guys, you can show your children the proof to say, I tried, Izingane Zami, I fought for you. But it's like he does feel bad over the fact that the children are taken away from him, but it's like clearly they don't need me. Aba Vuyokazi is supposed to come running to him and say, no, Mpumelelo, the children actually need you. They want you part of their life and don't. But I just think that is so selfish, you guys. So selfish for him to only be thinking of his of his image or of his feelings. And what about the children, guys? What about the children? So he wants to continue a cycle where ubaba wakhe, because he says at some point ukuthi wena baba angithi ukhule abazali ababili bengekho, like your parents were not staying in the same household and alrighty. Like he's trying to say ukuthi nalezi ngane ke zizoba righty with me not being in part of their lives. Yo, guys, what an embarrassing thing. What an embarrassing thing for you to kind of be proud in a sense of not being a present father figure in your children's lives, or because when you are laying and awulaleli muntu. Anyway, let's park it right there, guys. You tell me your thoughts on this. Please do make sure you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge, and I'll see you guys in the next one.